Well, how many dates will lead to happiness or heartache? Let's find out now in Blind Date.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blind Date. And here is your host, Miss Cilla Black.
Lovely welcome. God bless you indeed. Welcome to Blind Date, and here's something for you all to think about. A gentleman is a man who, when he invites a girl up to his place to listen to his records, listens to his records. That's right, I thought, boring. Never mind, let's meet three lads looking for a blind date, and here they are.
Hello, Cilla.
Tell everybody your name and where you come from, Chuck.
My name's Paul and I'm from Surrey.
Oh, Paul from Surrey. A lovely place, isn't it?
It's not too bad, Cilla.
You like living there?
I'd prefer to live out in the country myself, actually.
I thought Surrey was.
Well,
green?
There's a little bit of green. There's an awful lot of concrete as well, though.
Oh, a shame. Well, what do you do in the concrete city of Surrey?
I work in the travel industry. I work for a big travel company.
In fact, you love travelling. You've been to about 30 countries.
I've been to a lot of countries. Yeah, that's right.
What's your favourite one?
Probably Kenya or perhaps Barbados, although I like Blackpool as well. And Liverpool as well.
And Liverpool, it's very close.
You're not looking so bad yourself, actually, this evening.
Oh, thanks a lot, Paul, you creep. Paul, on your travels, have you met, your ideal date?
No, I haven't. No, I'm still waiting. I hope this evening might find her for me.
Well, I wish you a little bit of luck. Not a lot of luck, after what you've said about me. Moving on to you, number two. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, Cilla. I'm Robert, and I'm from Dumfries.
Yeah. Every time when someone says they're from Scotland, I love Scotland. Oh, and you look well on it, you do. And you've got a very worthwhile job. Tell everybody what you do.
I'm an auxiliary nurse and I care for the elderly.
And I know all the patients are watching in tonight.
Yeah.
In fact, they're very excited that
you're
on. Oh, please do.
That's Ward 23.
Well, sweetheart, I mean, what are your hobbies? I know you put in a lot of work with the old people, but what are your hobbies in your spare time?
Then I can fit in some hobbies. It's table tennis and dominoes.
Well, that comes in handy with the old folk. I bet they like a game of dominoes.
A lot of dominoes, yes.
Yes, not a lot of table tennis, though.
No.
Well, I wish you a lot of luck on tonight's blind date.
Thanks
Enjoy yourself. Moving on to you, number three. What's your name and where do you come from?
Good evening, Cilla. I'm Simon and I'm from London.
Simon, an awful lot of Londoners out there in our audience tonight.
I like this audience.
You do? They can stay, can they?
They can. You can stay.
What do you do for a living?
I have to be very careful. I'm a commercial property agent. I know what you're going to say. Very caring profession.
Yeah, they're okay, are they?
We're commercial. We don't... You tend to associate with us with unprofessional house salesmen. It's so unfair. We do a professional job.
Well, why do you do the job if it's unfair to you?
No, it's so unfair. You associate us with rogue house salesmen.
I haven't associated with anything. What do you do in your spare time? Surprise.
I like normal sports, softball, rugby, exercise, but I like to do dangerous things. Hang gliding, parachuting, jet skiing.
And you've never had an accident?
No.
You've
no,
never?
Never broken a bone.
No, not even falling on your head?
Touch something or other.
What girl, if you're picked tonight, what girl are you hoping for? What kind of girl?
I hope mainly she's confident socially and competent in her job and She's a laugh, she's intelligent, and she's just great fun to be with. I'd never ask for much.
How did you pass the interview to get on board? And they liked you at the beginning when you said you were from London. And we like you too. You know I'm only having a bit of a laugh. Actually, all three lads. You look great. All third. It's wonderful. Enjoy blind date. A lot of you. I shall see you in a mo. All right? See you later. Well, one of our three lads tonight is in for a real treat. And here she is. She's gorgeous. Her name's Tracy, and she's from Cheshire. Come in, Tracy. Oh, Tracy, a big hit with our audience. There you go. Tell everybody what you do for a living.
Right, I'm a conference coordinator in quite a large hotel in Lewin, Cheshire.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Now, I never understand that when they say that. I mean, what does your job entail?
But basically, it's arranging meetings, training courses, dinners, weddings, conferences, basically everything that goes on in a large hotel.
Oh.
And I've got to make sure it runs smoothly, so...
Yeah, so I'm sure you do, but I'm looking at you with dismay because a little birdie tells me that you are a Manchester United fanatic. See how well you've done? I know you're a big fan, and also you're picky about the men you go out with. This is what hurts me.
I know, Ursula, I'm sorry.
I'm flabbergasted by this. In fact, my father has never been so gasted. You'll go out with any fella except...
Literally.
He won't...
Except he can't be a Liverpool fan. No way. No way.
I'm feeling that, Tracy. I really am.
Sorry.
And your ambition is, I can't believe this ambition. You really want to go out at Manchester United, dressed in the strip?
Yeah.
And you'd love the crowd to
Call my
chant
name.
your name.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to wait for that, because surprise, surprise! We're going to do it for you tonight, aren't we, gang? Just follow me, here we go. Repeat after me. Tracy!
Tracy!
Tracy! Did that, you know,
That was great.
uplift you?
That was great.
Was that an
Brilliant.
uplifting feeling?
Certainly was, thank you.
And it's getting you on the road to ask those three
Cheers,
questions?
cheers.
Well, fire away with your first one, Tracy.
Right, first question to number one, please. I'm tall with quite long legs, and because of my height, I can play most sports quite well. Which sport best suits your physique?
Well, I think it would have to be basketball, Tracy, because I'm tall to match you.
Well, that sounds good.
But also I would be cricket as well, because I look a little bit like an ex-England cricket captain. And honestly, Tracy, it's not Mike Gatting.
It's not like...
No.
Which one is it?
It's David Gower, actually, so I've been told.
Oh, sounds nice.
Yeah, he's going to the
Really?
opticians tomorrow.
Right. Number two, please.
I would say tennis, because you've got broad shoulders, long arms, and I'm sure I'll be a smash hit with you.
And finally, number three.
I would say water skiing suits my physique. I have a good, firm grip, short, muscular legs, and, but really, what does it is the webbed feet.
Oh, fine.
He's only joking.
Yeah. Second question to number one, please. I can't be doing with waiting around and tend to do things on the spur of the moment. One of my impulses took me to Spain on a blind date. How impulsive are you?
I'm very impulsive, Tracy. That's what would make us such an exciting couple. In fact, last summer I decided to go camping on the spur of the moment, got up at 5 in the morning, got to the campsite, I'd remembered my spare socks, spare pants, toothbrush, compact disc player. But you guessed it, I'd forgotten the tent.
You forgot to.
It's true, it's true.
Number two, please.
I tend to stick to my programme for the day, but I drop everything for you.
And number 3.
Good one. Oh, I'm spontaneous and impulsive. But more time to think about that one, if I may. No, honestly, I am very spontaneous.
In what way?
Oh, in everything. Honestly. No, I am.
Okay, final question now.
Yes.
This is to number 3 first, I think. I'd love to be manageress of Manchester United. If I was, what job would you like to do for me?
I'd even clean lockers for you, Tracy. But I think you should know that today's skivvy is tomorrow's manager.
Oh.
So I might really have to ask you, what job would you like to do for me?
Number 2, please.
I'd be your greatest fan. I'd buy all the shares for the club, and then when I owned the club, I would give it to you for a single kiss.
And finally, number 1, please.
Well, I like to consider myself a master of a few talents, so as well, also, Tracy will be glad to hear, as being a keen United supporter.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. It's got one thing in common anyway.
Yeah.
So, I think I'd like to be Brian Robson's physio, George Best's barman, and Bobby Charlton's hairdresser.
Oh, brilliant.
Tracy, 3 very different blokes
Very.
beyond those screens. Have you made your mind up
I'm
yet, Chuck?
confused. I am really.
Well, let our Graham deconfuse you. All right, here he is.
Well, Tracy, will your blind date be lofty number 1? He's one red devil who's hoping you and he will be united forever. Or will you choose number 2, who says he'd drop everything for you? Well, I've heard of bearing one's soul, but I think that's going a bit too far. Or maybe you prefer hesitant number 3. With your long legs and his webbed feet, you should get along swimmingly. The decision is yours.
Tracy, which one are you going to go for?
Okay, number 1, please.
Well, what about the 2 you turned down? Ah, the 2 unlucky lads. I mean, how could you turn down the lad from Dumfries? That was our number 2, and that was Robert. Come in, Robert. And you also turned down number 3, that get-up-and-go-getter. Yeah, that was our Simon from right here in London. Come in, Simon. You having second thoughts?
Yeah.
You
Just
sure?
thoughts here.
Well, don't worry. I think you've picked the right one. He is a Manchester United supporter. You chose number 1, and that was Paul from Surrey. Come in, Paul.
It's very nice. I'm impressed.
Are you really a Manchester
Yes,
United
always.
supporter?
Lifelong.
Really?
Lifelong.
Here we go. Who's going to pick? I know there's some smashing
ladies.
dates in here.
Ladies.
So who's going to pick where you go?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right, come on, Tracy, make it a good day.
Don't
good.
blame me.
I will.
Because he's very keen on travelling. He's been everywhere, 30 countries and all.
Oh, no.
What?
A tank driving course. It does say that.
Well, it does say a tank driving course. Mind you, it could have been worse. It could have been skateboarding on a slag heap. It could have been... Oh, well, at actually, I'll sell this to you because it's not all going to be, you know, driving tanks. Because for a start, you are going to be chauffeur-driven to your destination.
I live with that.
To a secret destination somewhere in the British Isles, where then you'll be taught how to drive a tank.
I'm a terrible driver.
And then when you get fed up with that, because, you know, you just say when you get fed up, I mean, you can do what you like. There will be a marvellous champagne dinner in the evening to finish it off. So it won't all be hard work.
Thanks.
Oh, Tracy, and she looks so good. You look even better driving a tank. I feel so sorry for you.
It was my choice. It was
You picked it. Well, I hope you both get on, and I hope you both enjoy your date. Ladies and gentlemen, Tracy and Paul. I'll see you next week. But last week, Sean and Joe spent their blind date at the races.
But I'm not a betting man, you know. There's a few old nags in here, I bet.
Right then, let's see what this is now. Mill Reef.
It's stable.
No. Number...
Is it a rump in the A?
You're forward, aren't you?
Never mind. Look at that Great Dane over there.
What's this one?
Well, this is a horse called Devonshire.
There it is.
I'll put money on that one.
Well, you could do a lot worse. He's in training here in Newmarket with Mr. Tompkins, and as you see, he's went straight in without any problems. Horses swim naturally anyway, and some, like us, find it easier than others.
It sounds like my car, actually. You're smiling anyway. There's some answer in here. Looks a bit like... Must be the same set. They don't bite nothing, do they?
Oh, is that nice? Ah! Trying to nibble my hand.
Well, just keep it to your hand. Oh, God, can't handle that. Can you saddle that for me and I'll have a run around the field on it? The horses are mean. Right, which one are you going to pick out?
Right. Well, we've got a good tip before, so I think number 2, Darity.
I quite fancy this one. It's a nice horse, too.
Yes, sir.
I've got a possessive lady, so she's going to have a tenner to win on that one.
Right. Okay.
Win all place.
Win all place. Thank you. Right.
Okay. What you got? Well, a tenner at 64. What you at?
10.64.
We'll do it then.
Come on.
What is this?
We've got a tenner on at 64.
10 on at 64.
Correct. Hope it wins for you.
Donkey again, am I?
I'm hoping none of us are going to win
You
here.
always pick the donkeys. Oh, don't believe you're going to...
Hold on, it's not finished yet.
Oh. Don't believe that.
Yes, again.
Get up there, baby. Get out of it.
Where did yours come?
Where's mine gone?
Welcome back, Sean and Joe. Well, Sean, did you back a winner when you picked Joe? Shall we find out? Let's have a look.
I think what Sean would have liked best about me would have been my legs, because I had a short skirt on the date. And the type of lad that I think Sean is, that's the sort of thing he would go for, I reckon.
One of the things I found most attractive about Jo was she had quite long legs. Quite attractive legs.
Sean's dress sense, I didn't think was too good. Because at one point when we were at the stud farm, we went over to two horses. We were trying to pat the horses, and they all ran off. And I think it was because of Sean's suit, actually. It was rather bold.
Joe really didn't comment on the way I looked for her today. I thought I looked quite smart. I had a new suit on, but she didn't really say anything about it.
At the races, I don't think Sean was too pleased at this because I backed I backed 4 winners, and Sean didn't back any.
Well, at the end of the afternoon, eventually after I'd down to my last pennies, Joe did happen to mention that her dad used to be a bookie. And she told me that 4 hours earlier. It might have been a bit different story concerning my wallet.
When I'd won lots of money and Sean had lost lots of money, I tried not to rub it in too much because I didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Joe seemed to be very happy that she'd won and I'd lost all of my money.
I think the way Sean would differ from my normal type of boyfriend would be that he was a lot louder.
She's quite quiet, which is not like me, really. I like to make a lot of noise and generally make a proud of myself.
Sean never paid me any compliments about the way I looked, my hair, or my clothes, or anything like that.
I said how lovely she looked when she won all the money.
I think Sean would like to be a ladies' man, but I honestly don't think he's sophisticated enough to be.
During the date, I didn't really put my arm around Joe, or we didn't hold hands a great deal.
I think the way Sean was going, with the things he was doing, such as holding my hand all the time, and he was always at some time touching me from the back. I think if I'd let that develop, I think it would have gone on more and more. But I think he realised that I wasn't being romantic back.
I think Joe would have liked me to have been a bit more romantic, but I'm not really the hand-in-hand down the road type. I'm not the canoodling in the street sort of chap. But I think really she would have liked that, but that's not really me.
Well, Joe, what can we say about that? I mean, he said at the very end there he's not really the canoodling type. If he would have canoodled, if it's too late now, sure.
I'm trying to make up for it now.
If he were the canoodling type, would you have gone for him more?
Yes. Of course you would.
No, well, sorry to hurt your feelings, but no, it wasn't sort of my type, as I said. He was a bit on the louder side. And
What was loud about him apart from his suit? I mean, that was quite a bit John Travolta-ish, wasn't it?
Was it like John Travolta?
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. It was a pale suit, wasn't it?
True, very
That frightened the horses, you said in your words.
I think it did, actually,
Mr.
yeah.
Frightened mine, I didn't come home.
Were you a bit upset? I mean, you said in your own words you were a very loud person. Were you a bit
Not
upset when you
really
lost
loud.
those races?
Was I upset?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, was it a bit...
Lost 50 quid, I'm bound to be upset.
But do you think the date might have gone a little bit better, Sean, had you had won also?
Definitely. Definitely.
I mean, what way...
I could have got something else then.
She also said you never paid him any compliments throughout the date. Now, why was that?
I said how nice you looked, didn't I?
No.
When you won.
Yes, that was the only time there was any physical contact, when you went to congratulate her on her winning. She won 4 times.
4 times.
And you lost 4 times. I mean, why weren't you a bit more sort of touchy in that way?
I was touchy. I'm very touchy when I lost.
I seem to think that the whole idea of you losing 50 quid on the date marred the date a little bit. Is that right?
No, not at all. We had a great day, didn't we?
We did. We got on really well. We did.
I know it's a silly question at this stage, but is there any chance of you both seeing each other again romantically at all to sort of make up for the loss of £50 in your enormous...
Leaves me to the dirty one. No, I don't think romantically, but I wouldn't mind staying in touch as friends, honestly. I really mean that.
By the way, we're all dying to know. He lost 50 quid. How much did you win?
63.
63. How much did you put on to win 63?
50 quid of mine.
Well, we can't top that. It's a great sport, but you've got to think about money, haven't you, Sean? Especially when you're losing it.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on Blind Date, both of you, ladies and gentlemen, Sean and Joe. Better luck next time. Well, we're going to take a break right now, but join us in a couple of minutes to see how Helen and Marcus enjoyed their date in Austria, and to meet the lucky lad who has to choose one of these three gorgeous girls. See you in a couple of minutes.
There are no limits. Swatch.
Are you paying 15.5% for your mortgage? Now, on every Barrett Premier Collection development in the Northwest, we offer an amazing mortgage subsidy. We'll subsidise the first £40,000 of your mortgage down to only 7.5% until January 1992. That's less than half the current rate, and we may even consider taking your present house in part exchange. For details, dial 100 and ask for Free Phone Barrett Northwest.
It seems Arthur has built up quite a following, telling everyone about Catameat's new tastier recipe, even though the last thing they want is his autograph. Catameat. Arthur wouldn't put his name to anything else.
Watch out, it's Mitsubishi time at Ramblo's. So many TVs and videos, some on interest-free credit. I can't possibly watch them all, so I won't. Or maybe I will.
I love the way they walk. I love all the different shapes.
Burt Reynolds and Kim Basinger in The Man Who Loved Women, tonight, 10:10.
Hello and welcome back. Now, here's something I bet you didn't know. When a woman goes wrong, a man goes right after her. But right now, we've got three lovely girls waiting for a blind date. Hello, number one. Would you like to tell everybody your name and where you come from?
Hello, I'm Claire from Cheshire.
Claire from up there in Cheshire. Have you got a job, love?
I'm a student at the moment.
Oh.
Student occupational therapist.
Oh, that's a big mouthful to say, isn't it? But I believe you've got one main ambition in life. And now, is this true? How old are you, sweetheart? 23. 23. Your big ambition is to get married, have 3 kids, and settle in a cottage in Wiltshire. Is that right?
That is right. Eventually, after I've travelled the world and had adventures. Eventually, yes. That would be lovely.
You'll never know if you pick tonight. That might be the one. It'd be lovely to have a wedding on blind date. I am desperate. I'll even provide the kids. I've got 3 of them, you know. Enjoy blind date, all right, sweetheart?
Thank you.
I'll see you in a moment. Hello, number 2. What's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Tracy and I'm from Leicestershire.
You are the second Tracy tonight, you realise that? From Leicestershire. What do you do in Leicestershire?
I'm a travel consultant.
Oh, so you've travelled round a lot?
Well, nearly.
Where have you been? Anywhere exciting?
Not really. I've been most of the Mediterranean. Greece, Spain.
That's exciting. I love Spain. Which part of Spain?
Mallorca, Minorca, Ibiza, Costa del Sol.
And you haven't met any sort of fellas on your travels that you know, you want to settle down, have 3 kids and live in Wiltshire like a...
1 or 2 in Greece.
1 or 2 in Greece. Well, a lot of luck tonight. Enjoy blind date. Hello, number 3. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, Stella. My name's Liz and I'm from London.
Okay, Liz, tell everybody what you do.
I'm actually a property consultant.
No, they're not all bad, are they, Liz?
No, I try to help. I'm one of the good guys.
And you weren't always a property consultant, were you? Because as a child, or a teenage model?
Yes.
What else have you done?
Also worked with a lot of hair and, you know,
an
makeup.
hairdresser. I can
Yeah.
tell that lovely makeup. And what is your ambition?
My ambition is to become a businesswoman and hopefully own my own restaurant one day.
You like cooking?
Yeah, I like eating.
But it's hard work, though, running a restaurant, isn't it, Liz?
Oh, but hopefully if I become successful enough, I get someone else to do the dirty work.
You will. Well, good on you. I wish you a lot of luck in that. In fact, I wish that all 3 of you a lot of luck tonight. In fact, a lot of luck. See you in a moment. Moments, one of those 3 girls will be going on a date with this lucky lad. His name's Richard, and he's from Kent. Come in, Richard! Now, Richard, I should be terrified of you, really, because you are what? Well, you've got a great job. You are a dentist.
Sorry.
They're frightened already out there, Richard. You've got a lovely set of choppers yourself, if I may say. You couldn't do anything for me, lad, could you? Perhaps. I'll see you later after the show. Richard, when you're not fixing kids' teeth and grown-ups' teeth, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to do a lot of sports, actually. At the moment, I'm learning to ride a horse. I like skiing, and I like to do a lot of water skiing as well.
And I believe you're learning how to speak French as well.
A little. Je parle un peu.
Oh, anytime. Yeah. Oh, anytime. I'll voulez-vous with you anytime. You've got 3 questions there, Richard, to ask our super 3 ladies. I've met them. They are gorgeous. You'd be spoilt for choice. So fire away with your first question.
Right. The first question. They say dentists look at a person's teeth first. What do you look at first when you meet somebody new? Number 3.
Hello, Richard. I think the first thing I look at when I meet a man would have to be the 3rd finger on the left hand.
You've got to say why.
Sorry?
Why?
Because I like my men young, free and single.
Young, free and single. Don't you know why men wear the ring on the left hand, 3rd finger?
Oh, yeah.
That's the... That was our Liz, number 3.
Okay. Number 2.
I think it'd have to be strong, muscly legs and a firm bum.
Firm legs and a firm bum.
Should be all right. Water skiing. Number 1.
Bonsoir, Richard.
Bonsoir.
Well, I'm an occupational therapy student and I like my men to be hunky. so I'll look for their sternocleidomastoid muscle.
Where the heck is that?
Here.
Oh, did you
You should
know?
know.
Oh, oh, yes, yes. Being a dentist, you'd know that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
That's number one.
Right. Question number 2. I love going for quiet walks in the countryside. If you came with me, what would be the most romantic place we could visit? Number 2.
I suppose we could go and find a haystack and rake in the harvest.
That's not too skinny. It might be like a needle in a haystack.
Oh.
Okay. Number 3.
Well, I'm not much of a country girl. I'm more of a town girl. But you could take me to the country and we can go to a nice little country farm where we could watch the hens being milked and the cows being sheared.
Okay. Number 1.
Something really romantic, I think. A stroll in the fields of Wiltshire. And we can recite poetry together. I like Browning. Oh, to be in England, now that Richard's here.
Okay. Question number 3. I'm learning to ride a horse. He's called Dynamite, because that's what it takes to get him going.
What gets you going? Sorry.
If you were a horse, what would you be called?
That's a bit unfair saying that while I'm here.
Nay, it's not.
Nay, and thrice nay. Who's that to?
Number 1.
Number 1.
Oh, dear. A horse. Well, thinking of something gentle, Flossie.
Okay, number 3.
I think I'd be called Sugar because I'm very sweet. But mind you, all my lumps are in the right places.
And finally, number 2.
I suppose Trigger, because when we get together, who knows what we can trigger off.
I told you it was going to be difficult at the start, didn't I, Richard?
It is very difficult.
And it's make your mind up time, but don't make it up just yet, because here's our Graham with that ever-quick reminder.
Well, Richard, will you be dating therapeutic number 1? That's if your sternocleidomastoid muscle can stand it. Or how about number 2, who's looking for fun in a haystack? But mind you don't end up with a needle. But don't forget number 3, the town girl who's as sweet as sugar and just waiting to be stirred. The decision is yours.
We're all dying to know, Richard. Come on, in your own time.
Number 1.
Oh, well, they're all lovely girls, and it'd be ever so wonderful that you did choose number 1. Flossie, that was Flossie the horse, wasn't it? Yes.
That's what made my mind up.
Was it?
Yeah.
You like that name? Oh, but you'd be ever so disappointed at the 2 you turned down, because first of all, you turned down number 2, and that was our Tracy from Leicestershire. Come in, Tracy.
I'm sorry.
Are you having second thoughts? Yes. Oh, a bit late now. You also turned down number 3, our lovely Liz from London. Come in, Liz. Wowza. She was a teenage model. You're lingering on that look. But it's too late now, Richard. Richard, but you won't be disappointed. She's absolutely gorgeous, lovely personality, and her only ambition is to get married, settle down, have 3 kids, and live in Wiltshire. Yes, you chose her, Flossie. By any other name, it's Claire from Cheshire. Come in, Claire. Oh, you got lipstick. Oh, we'll have fun taking it off later on. Richard, does she look like a Flossie?
No, not really.
Not really. I bet you're dying to know where you're going on your date. Let's hope it's not tank driving. Who's going to pick? You would have liked that.
I would have loved it.
Ah, she's a love.
Can I pick?
Yes, she can pick.
Ah.
Oh, I got 2. Sorry.
Oh, Flossie. I mean, Claire.
Flossie, that'll be a new nickname now. A trip to Belgium.
What? Belgium. Oh, this is a super date.
Belgium famous for?
Chips.
Belgium?
Chips.
Chips? Oh, Belgium.
Get chips up.
Are we talking about the right Belgium? You are going to romantic Bruges, actually. You're going to have a fabulous time there. And the way you're going is going to be incredible. You are going to fly in your own private plane.
Can I fly? Can I have a go?
Oh, God. Only if Richard let you. There will be a pilot there, like a co-pilot as well. All we ask you both is to come back next week and announce your engagement on Blind Date. Will you do that?
Yes. No.
I hope the 2 of you get on. Our Flossie alias, Claire over here, is gorgeous, you've got to admit. We'll see you next week then, all right?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard and Claire. Enjoy yourself.
For silky smooth legs, Braun's new Silk Appeal has rotating discs which act like tweezers, removing even short hairs. Braun Silk Appeal.
Dieu sait si la France en a besoin. Nous n'avons pas gagné, je vous le rappelle, depuis que Philippe
Monsieur.
le champion du Danemark était à lui.
Un vin rouge, s'il vous plaît.
L'ex-champion suisse qui veut être vainqueur aujourd'hui. Le peloton derrière eux est maintenant en train de se disperser. Ils ne sont plus qu'à 25 secondes de ce groupe. Classement, Esquadrin 17e. Il n'y a plus que 50 mètres à parcourir en même temps et il semble trouver la vitesse. Mais voilà qu'il voit quelque chose et remonte et le dépasse. C'est donc Girotto qui l'emporte. Bravo Girotto. Cette étape a été tout à fait exceptionnelle, comme vous l'avez constaté.
Stalls of Chelsea wine boxes.
Merci.
24 glasses at the touch of a button.
When the heat is on and the pace is slow, there's a cool, fresh world where you can go. Clear, crisp, and light. The sheer taste of France. A twist of lemon for a taste sensation. A squeeze of lime is the perfect combination. Clear, crisp, and light. The sheer taste of France. Clear, crisp, and light. The sheer taste of France.
We all do everything humanly possible to avoid accidents. But some are simply unavoidable. Which is why Audi gives you the unique Procon 10 safety system that helps keep your head and steering wheel apart. And could save your life. Vorsprung durch Technik. As people can't avoid saying.
Ooh, a little too gassy and fizzy for Frankie. Ooh, Boddingtons for Frankingtons.
If you don't get bodies, you'll just get
Bittertons.
The Braun Independent is for you, so you can take it with you to style your hair exactly the way you want it, whenever, wherever. Without a cord, it heats up fast to give your hair a style all your own. The Braun Independent 2000. It's you, whoever you are.
I'm Ross Kelly. Sally Bowman and I will be here for Richard and Judy next week. On Monday, is coincidence, pure chance, or something paranormal? This morning, 10:40.
Welcome back. Well, this is Helen and Marcus, our other couple from last week, and they spent their blind date in Austria.
I love a country ride, yes. And you too. Oh, where's the lilac cow?
The bells, the bells.
Where's the lilac cow?
So, you find me wildly attractive then? Look into my eyes. I knew it.
I don't find you attractive, Mark.
You're not looking me in the eye, are you? You just cut me to the bone. Well, well. Beautiful, isn't it? In it, gal. It's lovely. Okay, this is fun.
Anytime.
Oh my God. Head off.
Terrific sports for doing all that. I mean, did romance blossom in the Austrian Alps? Or by the end of that cold day, did you give each other the cold shoulder? Shall we find out?
The screen went back. Excellent, I thought. She's not taller than me. Excellent again. She looks good. We're off to a flyer.
My idea of Marcus was that he would be tall, broad-shouldered and tanned. But when the screen went back, he was fairly squat and resembled a cartoon character. Pinocchio came to mind.
Helen had a good selection of clothes with her. There was one white dress in particular that she looked very good in. And I was quick to tell her so as well.
If I had to rate Marcus as a dresser from 1 to 10, it would be 2, because that's the number of outfits he took with him.
We got to the top of the toboggan run, and it was a beautiful day. I insisted on putting on some shorts. So I came running out, all changed, and I said, Helen, get a load of these legs. Finest pair in the business.
When Marcus saw me in my swimsuit, he said I had the perfect figure for him. He didn't like thin girls.
I think it would be fair to say Helen would do herself some good to go for a few laps around the block.
Marcus paid me quite a few compliments. One was that I looked stunning in a very ordinary dress, and the other was that I had very kissable lips.
I consider myself to be a bit of a flirt, and I think in Helen I met my match there. She played the flirting game brilliantly.
On the date, Marcus continually told me that he was a good-looking, rampant 19-year-old boy at his peak. But unfortunately for him, he's nearly 20 and going downhill.
Even after the first day, we were getting on so well, we were walking along, and I turned to her and I said, Helen, I think I fancy you.
After dinner, Marcus and I walked back to the hotel, and he looked into my eyes, and we went into a passionate embrace.
And we did kiss at one point. It was the first night in Austria. Had to be done. and I asked him for a verdict afterwards. He said, yeah, fine, thumbs up there.
When Marcus and I were together, he would often put on a show and act very arrogant and bossy. But as I was getting to know him, I knew it was all an act.
I wouldn't be surprised if Helen found me a bit too cocky sometimes and maybe a touch obnoxious, but I think I knew where to draw the line.
Marcus's best asset has to be his eyes, because when I look into them, I am lost.
I felt when we were very close to each other, sort of just, looking this close into each other's eyes, it was a certain electricity did flow, I feel, I challenge her to deny it.
I've described Marcus to my friends that he is definitely the boy for me.
I feel it's inevitable that we will see each other again, because it would be a shame not to, but I can't say when, and I can't say where.
I'll be seeing Marcus again in about 2 hours' time when I have dinner with him and his mother.
Mark.
Well, yes, indeed.
You little tinker. You lied about... Oh, well, how did the dinner go with Mother?
Oh, it was very nice. Ratatouille, and the conversation was polite. Yes. Indeed.
And did Mother like you?
I think she did.
Yes, of course she did.
And you got on ever so well up there in the Austrian Alps. But you did say a few things about each other that didn't quite sit right. I mean, you, a poor thing, described you as looking like Pinocchio. How do you feel about that? Mind you, your nose was a bit red after the skiing, wasn't it?
Reflections off the piece, but Pinocchio.
And mind you, you had to go in a slight way, didn't you? What do you think, what he said about your figure? You could have go a few laps around the block.
Oh, well, I think I know I need a few laps around the block, so I think I agree a bit.
No, and do you agree with the luscious lips as well, the kissable lips?
Well, so I've been told.
Well, give us a pat.
No, Marcus does it better, go.
Do you think he's a bit cocky at times, to use his own expression?
Oh, yes, very, He was, so sometimes he'd just decide to take over everything and tell you what to do, and it really narked me. Just wanted to clip him round. Narked me.
Narked her.
Can you translate that, please?
Yes, narked. She was upset, Chuck.
Annoyed.
Aggravate, bit of aggro,
Look me in the eye and tell me you don't love it.
I'm a little bit of a gooseberry here with you two, because you really got on ever so well with each other. And
we're just both very straightforward,
Yes. Now, when's the wedding? That's what we're all dying to know. Because you've met the mother. You've met the mother. Once you meet the mother, that's it, isn't it? That's it.
Oh, but he hasn't met mine.
No. Well, when? Invite him now. When? When will the invite be given to him?
I don't know.
You don't?
No
hang
idea.
on a minute, hang on.
We're hanging, go on.
No, church is kind of, frightening places, Weddings, No, not for me. Not just yet. Not just yet.
Not just yet.
Not just yet.
But you are going to see each other in the future.
Oh, like I say, it'd be a shame not to, you know.
Yeah. And if anything does develop, will you let us know? Because I'd gladly give you away. I really would. I'm so pleased you enjoyed your date. I'm so pleased you got on well with each other. And I'm so pleased you're going to see each other again. You met the mother. Wonderful. Thank you both for coming on Blind Date. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus and Helen. Thank you. This week, but we will be back next week to see how Tracy and Paul got on and to see if Richard and Claire enjoyed themselves. And of course, we'll be arranging some more blind dates. So until then, ta-ra then, ta-ra!